believing there were no second chances. Once, a lifetime ago, he had been someone else. Someone loud, someone reckless, someone who had stood beneath burning stage lights with a guitar strapped to his body and the weight of 1,000 screaming voices crashing over him like a tidal wave. Nathan Holloway had always been a ghost in the desert. Once he had been hollow-eyed Nate Holloway, frontman of Event Horizon. It was a name lost to time, a band that had burned bright and fast before disintegrating under the weight of bad contracts, worse decisions, and the kind of heartbreak that made a man run so far he forgot what he was running from. Nathan never spoke about it. He had buried that part of himself along with the leather jackets and the old demo tapes, trading all of it for equations, telescopes, and the vast silence of the cosmos. And for decades it had worked. Until Lila. Until she peeled him apart with sharp smiles and relentless teasing, her presence dragging him back into the gravity well of feeling. Until she found the guitar. It had been tucked away in a forgotten storage room, a relic he hadn't touched in over 30 years. Dusty, the strings slack with neglect. But Lila's fingers ghosted over the wood with reverence, her violet-streaked hair falling into her face as she turned to look at him. "Nathan," she said slowly, her eyes bright with something dangerous. "What the hell?" He felt something twist in his chest, an old reflex of shame and longing wrapped into one. "It's nothing." She snorted. "This is not nothing." Her fingers curled around the neck of the guitar, lifting it as she advanced on him. "Explain." Nathan sighed, rubbing the back of his neck. "A long time ago." "You were a rock star," she interrupted, eyes gleaming. "Don't even try to downplay this. I knew there was something wild under all that brooding scientific energy." He exhaled, pinching the bridge of his nose. "Lila, no, no, no." She thrust the guitar at him, nearly bouncing in excitement. "You owe me. You can't just drop a bomb like this and not deliver." "I haven't played in decades." So I doubt I can anymore." Lila smirked, stepping closer. "Guess there's only one way to find out." Nathan hesitated, but her gaze was relentless. Her presence a supernova burning through every carefully constructed wall he had left. With a resigned sigh, he took the guitar. It felt heavier than he remembered, the wood cool against his palm. He swallowed, fingers pressing against the frets, testing memory muscle that had long since faded. Then hesitantly he strummed. A raw, familiar chord vibrated through the room. Lila shivered. "Oh," she whispered, stepping closer. "That was hot." Nathan snorted, shaking his head. "It was sloppy." "Yeah, do it again." Something old and electric flickered to life in his chest, a spark that hadn't burned in years. So he did. He played. The first notes were hesitant, but then his fingers remembered. The chords, the rhythm, the feeling of losing himself in something beyond thought. And Lila, God, Lila watched him like he was everything. Like she could see the man he had been and the man she was pulling back to the surface. By the time he stopped, she was grinning like a devil. "You're mine now," she murmured, stepping between his legs, hands bracing against his shoulders. "You realize that, right?" Nathan smirked, the weight in his chest feeling lighter than it had in years. "Yeah," he murmured, brushing a stray strand of violet hair from her face. "I think I do." And when she kissed him, He didn't hesitate.